This is a Headgum podcast.
Hey bitch, what is your whole deal? Hey bitch, just tell us how you feel. You wished for a sign from above. Well, here's a podcast about boy sex, fucking, dating, and love. Seek treatment if you're boring as fuck. Seek treatment if you're unlucky in love. Seek treatment if you just can't take a hint. Well, seek treatment. With Kat and Pat.
Hey,
it's Pat.
And Pat, and this is
Seek Treatment,
a podcast
about boys, sex,
fucking dating, and love. Now, you have a contraption on your face. We have to kind of acknowledge and hold space for this contraption that you have on your face. It's giving Hannibal Lecter. It's giving kind of precog. It's giving... Minority Report was so special.
Oh my God, my dad loves Minority Report.
He would, yes, dads would love it. And my Daddiest feature is that I love it too.
I love it. Yeah. So basically, sorry, I have to steam and I forgot and I have to do it before 5 p.m. and it's 5:12.
Okay. I can hear it, but that's, I'm sure, fine.
I know. Why don't you tell me a little bit about what's going on with you and then I'll jump in.
Okay, cool. So my friend Catherine has placed herself on mute, so we're not hearing that kind of steamy sound. So I'm sorry to those listeners who did enjoy it. It's a Friday morning where I am. It's about 9:12 on that Friday morning. I've gone to the gym. I have a huge event tonight in that my gym friend is having a dinner. And so it'll be people from my gym and of course my gym friend's boyfriend's gym. So it's like two gyms kind of coming together and breaking bread. Like it's going to be crazy and off the chain. Of course I have a work day ahead of me before that. I have a call with my new accountant who I think is a straight man who listens sometimes. Isn't that interesting? And of course, like, because I haven't had him for a while, it's like, when like, I'm just like, don't look at my charges. Like, I don't even know what you see. Like, I don't even want to know what my charges are, like, in terms of what weird shit I've been getting into, buying, purchasing, whatever. And so, anyways, one time I was curious about like, what can be written off and what could be written not off. So I like was Googling around and I found this case, like a woman went up against the courts because she was a stripper and a dancer. She was a dancer and an exotic dancer. And she had gotten breast augmentation and she was writing it off. And they tried to be like, you cannot write off your tits. And she was like, oh, can I not? Took it all the way to City Hall, Supreme Court. And this girl got that written off. And it's like, now exotic dancers everywhere can write off their tits, which I think is like so important and literally like a watershed case of our generation. And so that's why we have to, and that's why we always have to be packing the courts so that like, like we can have those wins. And okay, what else? Like,
well, I want to say thank you for taking the reins. I just want to say to everyone, thank you. Sorry.
Wait, is it still on?
Yeah, I'm going to put it across the room because it doesn't turn off.
It doesn't turn off. Oh, that's an interesting feature.
No, sorry. When you press the button off, it still keeps making a sound for like 10 minutes. I'm going to put it on. Sorry, it's absolute chaos here because I'm in the final stretch. Imagine. So it's the final 3 shows. Also, like Brian just got here. We're trying to pack. I'm trying to cram in seeing some things and finally like the last week of the Fringe is when I let myself like have some drinks and be social. So I try because it's like the last week hits and I'm like, oh, I've been in a state of absolute pain for 3 weeks. Why don't I try to like enjoy this thing that I love?
Yeah. How long is Bri there?
Bri till the end. So we finished. Yeah. Last show is Sunday, and then Monday we drive up to the Isle of Skye, and we're going on our Scottish adventure.
Does Bri ever want to do a show at Fringe?
I think when he first came, he was like, "Oh my God, if I had known about this when I was in college, I would have like fucking loved to come with my friends and do a show."
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Like I feel a little too old for it to not be like a stalwart. You know what I mean?
You're definitely not too old for it, and you can also do what I think after this month. I kind of am like, I can't imagine coming and doing the whole thing again. I think the way to do it is do like a week or 2 of shows and then just tour London and other places nearby.
I know, but like, I just think I would want that full experience. I'm a completionist by nature. You know
what? Actually, I was hanging out with Stephen Phillips' horse last night because he's here. By the way, we saw the most. This was probably the best night I've had at the Fringe. We were sitting at this table and we were talking about like illusionists and magicians. And this guy comes up and he's like, I'm the magician for the courtyard. And he's like, I want to do some tricks for you guys. And the way this guy, his name was Jim the Magician. Shout out, follow him on Instagram. The way he blew our minds, we were all shrieking at the top of our lungs. Pat, I was holding a deck of cards like this with my hands closed, and it was replaced with another item.
Do you feel it?
Yes, but it weighed the same. And then I was like, it was magic.
That is crazy.
I was we were all screaming bloody murder. It was making me laugh harder than I've laughed in a dog's age.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was talking to Steven and he was like, because, I feel like a lot of our American friends come over and they fucking hate it. But he was like, I am having the time of my life. He's like, just creatively to be able to come with this thing that's like sort of half formed. And by the end of the month, be so confident and so like strong and so certain about this thing I've made. And like, now he's looking forward to like touring it around and everything. And I think that is amazing. But I think now I've done the full thing now 3 times.
Yeah. I just want the experience one time.
Yeah, you should definitely do it. I don't know what I mean, I always say, I think if I were to come back for the full time, it would have to be another idea that I'm like so excited about the way I am about this show, as opposed to just like whatever I do next.
Totally.
This has been very emotionally draining because I'm so passionate about this show that I'm being really annoying.
Yeah, but that's a good feeling in some ways.
It is. I was just on the phone I haven't talked to my manager like all month, and I was just talking to her, and it's funny because I was, when you're manically texting someone, but then you lose service and then they start going in the wrong order and then you look even crazier than before.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I sent her like 40 blue and green texts last night and she was like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah. How is she doing? I haven't seen her in a dog's age.
I miss her. She moved like way, not even upstate, like way far.
That is so rep.
I know.
Reps love to move to like the border of Canada.
As far away from the industry as possible.
It's like so rep coded to move to like, I'm actually living in Oneonta now.
I know.
Okay, are you still my rep?
I know. With her though, the longer I'm with her, I'm like, God, I am so lucky to have this woman who has literally seen me through every fucking trough and valley and high, and like, it's nice to have. It's like getting a new therapist. It's like there's too much shorthand.
I know. My therapist is something nice because I've been so overwhelmed with my schedule, and I've been just so overwhelmed in general. I've been experiencing I've been having the experience that we call overwhelm near constantly for like 6 months. And so I was like, I have to go back to therapy and just kind of like figure out. I have to get like a bird's eye view of this and figure out what exactly is going on.
Yeah.
Because I took a break like maybe 6 months ago. I went for like 1.5 years and then I took a break and I was like, let me get that guy again. Let me get that gay guy back on the horn. Let me get that gay guy back on the horn. And so I emailed him and was like, the problem is I have something every single morning before work, and I work every day, and I usually have something on my lunch break. So it's like, there just isn't really time.
That's
but I'm like,
insane.
I know. So I don't know. He could do Wednesdays. This is so boring. He could do Wednesdays, but I'm like, can I do it? I actually don't know if I could do Wednesdays. But I'm like, and then but this is all to say.
Like in the evening?
I had emailed no in the morning. But then he did text to like follow up, which was so nice of him.
That is nice.
Of course, supporting my theory that he's obsessed with me.
Oh, he wants to suck it and fuck it.
I just have like 3 different situations where I'm sort of like, not exactly sure how to engage with them. Do you know what I mean?
Romantically?
One of them like, and the other one's just like other life things of like, I actually don't really know quite how to move through it. But
I just want you to know, if I had your schedule right now, I would be having a sob fest every day.
Well, I think if I take things like seeking a relationship, like if I take those things out of the equation, I actually am totally fine. I think I start to get stressed when I start to consider myself in these terms of like, well, what if I were to try to be a partner to someone I can't. It's like it's too hectic, like whatever. And even when I get financially concerned, it's more so around like, I don't know. It's more so around like that somehow. I can't really explain it. So I think I just need to take any sort of relationship stuff off the table for a little while, because it just adds a level of stress that I don't need.
I do feel like the first year of a relationship, you have to be like...
It has to be like, I know.
Like when I was dating, I was like now that I think about it, I'm like, oh, I wasn't doing any work at all. I was just going on dates and getting drunk and having sex. And then like,
yes.
I'd be like, another day in paradise.
I know. And the truth is, like, I do want to focus. Like, I haven't been as engaged as I would like in my career. And also it's like, it's a big transitional moment for me career-wise, where it's like this project I've been a part of for a long time is like coming to an end. And I also am like,
cool.
I'm also like, I don't think I also realized, I think I took for granted that kind of structure, like life structure of like, okay,
how rare.
In May, this comes back. So it's like, this is what my year looks like, whatever. And so it does for like in the fall, it's this kind of precipice of like, oh, I actually have no idea what happens then.
I know. It's a feeling I'm very familiar with, but I think
I was not built for it. But I was not built for like this industry where it's like, okay, remember, you have no idea what you're making this year, and you have no idea how much you could spend, and you have no idea if you'll have a house in a year. Okay, bye. Like it's like I can't. My brain melts. My brain.
Neither of us is in any way meant to do this, and it is driving me to an early grave. But we're so good at it that we don't have a choice.
I know, it's giving me class resentment. Because I'm like, there's so many people, especially in this town, like
I know,
where you just don't have to worry about it. They're like, whatever, if something happens, like someone will give me like 10, it's like whatever, like, and it's like, even if they don't end up taking it, they don't need to take it. It's like not having that fear of like just knowing that if something bad happens, you'll be covered. Like, I
will say knowing that I can go to my parents' house and stay there and be supported. And I want you to know that you can also go to my parents' house and stay there and be supported. Oh my, can I read you the text my grandma sent me?
Wait, because did she mention how she didn't text me back?
I don't think she knows.
I know. I figured she didn't know.
Well, also, sometimes she texts from a phone number and sometimes she accidentally texts from her email. So this is from her email. Okay, good. She said, Catherine, I just finished watching Tom Hanks' interview with Jonathan, the actor who plays Jesus in the series The Chosen. Pull it up on YouTube. It said it was live, so I think it's real. And tell Pat about it. Smiley face, and Brian too.
Well,
so cute.
Wait, shall I read our text? It's just two.
Yeah.
Okay, she sent me. Sweet Pat. Catherine just gave me your number. How are you? And what are you up to? She is loving Edinburgh, but I miss her. And I miss you too. You have to come to Houston. Text me and tell me about your activities. So I said,
I'm going to cry. This is the sweetest woman on earth.
I say, Connie, I miss you. I was just thinking about you. Thank you so much for the medal. I want to send you a nice thank you card, but I wanted to buy fancy stationery first. Haha. Things have been good. I'm at work now. Oh, and this is just like we were in person this day at work, and I wanted to like, jazz it up. So
of course.
I'm at work now at Universal Studios.
Of course.
I have been doing some more stand-up shows in New York, Chicago, Seattle, Portland, and San Diego, and doing the podcast with Catherine. How have you been? How is Houston?
That is the sweetest text. That fills my heart with so much love. I can't even tell you. Like, I am so lucky to have her.
But this of course brings us to this question. How does one mail something? Like if I wanted to send Kanye a card, how would I can I put it in my mailbox?
So
no, because I leave my shit in my mailbox all the time and they don't take that and mail it away.
So I've learned this. What you have to do is mail it through you have to go to a post office, or if there's in the city it's easy because there's like mailboxes on street corners, but you would have to go to a USPS and put it through the slot.
Yeah. Wow.
Isn't that cool? I learned that during the pandemic. I was like being pen pals with some people. And so my big activity of the day would be like to take my mom's car and go to the post office and drop off the letters.
Yeah. I
know. It's so sweet. Like, she's so sweet. I can't even handle it.
I know. She's special. Now what are you doing this week? Oh,
she is. It's so
weekends, fun. Yeah.
It's just nice to like, what am I thinking of? Like, just because my dad wasn't as close with his family, but now is like, he's been a part of my mom's family for so long. It's just
nice. Isn't that so dad?
Yeah. It's so nice to see like he'll take her out to lunch and like, it's just amazing when you join a family and it like works. Like I feel I feel so lucky that like Brian will like text with my brothers and stuff. Like it's so sweet.
Totally. But I'll tell you what, I'm on some of those text chains. It's the guys chat from the Valley. They have a guys chat from the Valley. I'm catching up on the Valley.
Oh my God, the guys chat.
Me and your brothers and Brian have a guys chat. And we say that you're an escort on it.
And I get $1,500 a night for sleeping with someone. There is.
I can't stop doing math. I'm like, okay, I can't stop. When I heard that, I immediately got my calculator. I'm like, okay, so if she's sleeping with this guy 3 nights a week, and then I start Googling like, just like, what is the tax situation on that? Like my financial mind right now is so funny because it's like weird. I do have OCD. Like I think I should.
You definitely do.
But you're not gonna like this. I should go on Ozempic because of all the noise.
Sure.
Like it's a rumination and stuff.
I thought you said we're all going to be on it. We're all going to have our pills or whatever.
That's what someone told someone I know because her dad works for the company.
Her dad works for the company.
Someone's dad works for the company, and they were like, "This actually like it's what's crazy is like it helps in so many ways that like they can't even like advertise it yet because it's so good."
That's amazing. That's amazing. I mean, her dad works for the company, but I think it's gonna be over the counter. Everyone's gonna have it. Someone at a party told my friend that my friend told me that. So it's like, who knows? Right.
But you know what I watched? Speaking of Ozempic, do you know what I watched? Is the Biggest Loser documentary.
I've been seeing clips floating around on socials. What are you thinking?
I mean, it's like, it's classic where it's like, it's definitely not a good documentary, but it's just like, of course I'll watch it. And like, yeah, I mean, like, it's just so interesting and like sad, this thing that like has become a part of like the human experience of like, body weight being this thing, this bizarre obsession and this bizarre like source of pain and like whatever. And it's and there's something really about that. And it feels like a real crystallization of like a moment in time in that conversation, which is interesting. And like, what I'll say is like, I do feel, I mean, you leave hating Bob Harper. Like,
yeah, that's what I've heard.
And then you also leave, though, I think, like the Biggest Loser doctor, who I remember, who, by the way, looks like an 80s porn star. Like, just
who is like, that? What's their name? I don't know them.
His name is something that you can't remember. It starts with an H, and it's actually impossible to remember.
Okay.
But he does, you could tell, really care about the contestants, and like you could tell that he's not being listened to, and like Bob accuses him of having a god complex because he was like, don't give the contestants drugs, and like he would tell, I mean, the contestants were put in these situations where it's like the doctor would be like, you need to be eating at least this many calories, and then Bob and Jillian would be like, don't listen to him. And so then like they would have to decide if they wanted to like play the game or listen to their doctor.
It's crazy because Bob had just received goodwill after his appearance on The Traitors, and now it's like he's a monster.
He shouldn't have done the doc. I mean, or he should have like, well, it's just like, you know, it's like do the doc if you have any sort of perspective and like,
right, and can say you're sorry or something.
But and meanwhile, Jillian didn't even do the doc, did she? Jillian's a monster.
That's what I've heard. I never watched the show because I found it, you know, even back then, before I knew the word triggering, I think I found it very triggering.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is so crazy. It's like throughout time, throughout all of history and all the different cultures, it's like all types of bodies have been celebrated. And we just happen to live in this time where it's like you want to be emaciated and rock solid. Like what?
Yeah. And like, yeah, just the like true obsession. The true cultural obsession is like, was my takeaway. It was like, what a strange, of all the bazillion, you know, say there's a bazillion timelines to live in the one where like you've taken this aspect and just run with it is like fascinating.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Sometimes I try and jump timelines. The other day I was like, I was like, I want to be in the timeline where, but
do you know what I want to have lately? I want to have NDE so I can get DMT and see life flashes and memories.
What's DMT? The drug?
DMT is what your brain is flooded with when you die. And it's like your brain evolutionary floods this. Claudia just told me this. I like
totally.
You like. So I'm like, I don't. So I'll just say like I have no. This is like from piecing together memories of like what was told to me. But like, when you're going to die, your brain floods with DMT. And so what happens then is like you get these flash memories of like all your life does flash before your eyes.
Really?
So people who've had near-death experiences do have that experience where it's like you see these people that like have died or whatever. You're seeing all these things and whatever. And I just think that sounds like a cool experience. Do you ever watch the OA?
I tried.
I love it.
Should I try again? I got to the part where they're in that house.
I don't remember like every plot point. I watched it like on Netflix. I was probably on Oxy when I did watch that.
I think my parents really liked it. I need to like dive in again. I wouldn't mind something narrative that was actually compelling for once.
I started Hunting Wives, but I
heard it's fabulous.
It's fabulous, but I've sort of like fallen off for some reason. Oh, because I started doing the ballet and it's just like comfort and whatever.
It's so good. Yeah, I just finished the Valley reunion for season 2. I mean, Dodie's journey is so amazing to watch.
I know. I like, Jen posted about like just a dump and like one of her dumps, I don't even know when when this happened to her, but one of her dumps is just like her standing in like a group picture with like Dodie, Nia, Ariana.
Wait, you're Jen?
Jen Statsky.
Wait, what?
So, and I get notifications on it because like she's on like it's like a red carpet situation. You can tell it's a bigger group, but it's like and she's like standing next to them. And like I'm in one of the slides, so I get notifications of like when anyone comments on it, and Dodie commented, "We cute," and I hearted it.
Oh, we cute. I have to say, like Jen coming on the podcast was Hall of Fame most fun I've had doing the podcast. Like I know I keep dreaming of her. I keep thinking of I miss her. Like tell her I miss her. I want to hang out.
I will tell her that
when
she's
I come to LA,
special.
we'll hang out. Like she is so smart and funny. I just love her.
Yeah.
No, the Dodie thing. Oh, what was I thinking of? Oh, well, first of all, what episode are you on? Because I don't want to spoil anything for you.
I'm on like they just pretty early. Like I didn't realize it's like 20 episodes, but I'm like, I feel like I've seen a lot, but then I look at how many episodes there are. I'm like, wow, I'm so early in my journey. But basically, like they just went on the wine trip where like Danny's sneaking shots. Nia just came. It's
really good. I think the only thing I'll say to you, I don't think it's a spoiler, is that right now everyone hates Janet, and I actually disagree. I'm like, Janet's telling the truth.
I can't tell you. It's also the thing of like, I know the conversation going in and I didn't really like Janet last.
No, she's annoying, but she's not wrong.
What's interesting is, she was sitting like 3 rows behind me at the Culture Awards, but she didn't
insane.
But she didn't like present or anything. She was there as like an audience member.
I love that.
But like, but I don't know. She hasn't done anything egregious to me yet, but I do get this sense. Oh, and you know who I really was on their side last season, and now I've like completely shifted alliances, and I'm like, fuck this person, Jesse.
Jesse is demonic, but he's hot.
I know. Well, last season I was like, if I Michelle, you know,
no, the way he treats Michelle is outrageous.
So therapy speak, toxic-y, like
twisted
gaslight. But it's like he's bad at it. Like he thinks he's good at it. He's so bad at it. It's like so transparent.
What's worse than a man who thinks they're smart?
And he thinks he's like evolved. He thinks he's coming off as like the calm one, and it's like, no, you're. And I loved the moment where they call Sheena to be like, and she's saying, and she's like, yeah, the Baywatch guy. She's having sex with him. Okay, bye.
I don't know why she isn't on camera more. We need more of her and Lala.
I think Michelle's going on a walk with her, like literally in the scene I was falling asleep in last night.
Yeah. Oh, you have so much good stuff left.
Yeah. You
have a lot of explosive episodes coming your way.
Yeah. The scene I left off on was like Dowdy and Luke showing what's that woman's name, the lesbian? And why can't her girlfriend be on the show?
I know her girlfriend's like half on the show.
I know.
Jasmine.
Jasmine. They're showing Jasmine
and Michelle. Jasmine and Michelle.
And it's like this thing of like, have I let go that Danny grabbed my butt on Halloween?
That was insane. Like fuck Danny. I hate Danny.
Oh, you do? Does he get? Because like right now it does feel like it seemed a little unreasonable for Brittany to be like, why didn't you stand up and say my husband is drunk at dinner? Like, it's like, well, it just didn't come out. You know what I mean? Like,
no, that was silly. But like, I just think he's like a lecherous, like disgusting, one of the worst kind of people who uses their Christianity as a shield.
Oh, does he use his Christianity? I didn't realize they were Christian.
They're very like long shirt, Hill House, whatever it's called, Hillstone.
So I'm very like, sympathetic towards Nia right now because she just came out as having lived in her car.
Yes, but she's giving
Chriselle.
She is. She was using that to deflect from her husband's bad behavior.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
I mean, I think if I remember correctly the scene, but No, Nia's sweet. She's a victim and she needs to escape.
Yeah. I mean, that could be true said of almost any girl. I almost cried when like Brittany was like, I'm not that same girl that came from Kentucky. And they showed her walking into surf for the first time. I was like, run away, run away. You had everything ahead of you.
You have to assume that she loves fame and she's somewhat happy because she has made some horrible decisions, but I want the best for Brittany.
Yeah. Now you're on a show. Okay, you're on a show with Bethany and Stassi.
Oh my god, we have to talk about this. So I'm doing Unwell. Alex Cooper's Unwell is doing like a big event in Vegas, and I'm not sure.
So fun.
I'm so excited. I'm not quite sure what it entails, but the lineup is fucking crazy.
Are you doing a set? Like, or is it like? I think
so. I do have to shout. I do have to shout out. I was tagged in a TikTok where this guy is like going through the lineup, and then he's like, Kat Cohen, I don't know who that is. Anyway, and thank you to my keyboard warriors who in the comments were like, Diva, you need to know Miss Kat. Like, thank you to my warriors. To be fair, I wouldn't know who I was either if I was sandwiched between like Richelle and Erica Jane. So respect to him.
Totally. Like much respect and much respect and much love.
Much warmth and light. I really am so curious who I'm going to get to meet. I would love to meet Meredith Marks.
I like had the opportunity to meet her at the Culture Awards, but I didn't take it. I was like, I actually don't need to. I met Lisa and I had a really lovely chat with Bronwyn. I had a really lovely chat with Bronwyn. And I have to say, like, of course, at an event like that, you'd think like none of these conversations count for these people. Like, I'm this random gay guy.
Right.
This girl DMs me the next day. This girl says it's lovely chatting with you. Oh. This girl comments on my post and says, highlight was chatting with you.
So like, sweet. Well, it probably was. You're an amazing chat.
I was doing this thing where when I did this with, I will say Sarah Gell and Bronwyn, where I was just like, it's so interesting to me, like this sort of new thing, this sort of new type of fame where it's like gay guy obsession fame, to be one of those women and then to be at the Culture Awards, like that to me would be the most overwhelming thing. Like just gay guys existentially needing something from you, surrounding you on all fronts, me being one of them. But my
dream.
And so I think I said to both Sarah Michelle Gellar and Bronwyn, where I think I was just curious, where I was like, what is it like to be a Real Housewife of Salt Lake City at the Culture Awards with all these gay guys around? Like, what is that experience? I'm actually so curious how it feels like, because I bet for me, I think it would feel bad, but I want to know if you like it. But I think in both instances, it's putting them in kind of this difficult situation because they both kind of have to be like, well, I love my gay fans and I always have, and I'm so glad they're supporting me like usual. You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm like, I don't, it's not like, I'm not trying to do gotcha journalism. Like, I'm just curious. I'm just curious about the many different ways that we can be human. And I'm curious about what each of them feels like. That's
what this podcast is really about, the many different ways that we can be human.
Yeah.
And no one's saying that, but that's what Seek Treatment's all about. The many different ways in which we can be human. I'm on such a journey with my hair.
You are? How so?
I don't know. Whenever I'm doing this podcast, I'm just like always convinced, like these baby hairs. I'm like, am I going bald? Like what's happening? Whatever. I don't care.
It's so funny. My relationship with my hair is like, usually I get cut every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And I do miss having like slightly longer hair, but it's just like, it's just like there's a higher ceiling and a lower floor with longer, when my hair gets longer. Like it could actually look a lot better, but it could also look like so crazy. And so every day it's like when I do my cameos, which by the way, I am still on Cameo. You can order cameos from me. I will like, that's kind of when I engage with my hair, is like when I'm doing cameos. So a lot of times my cameos are just about like me being like
hair-based.
Yeah, hair-based.
Hair-based cameos. I cannot believe I have 3 shows left.
3 only.
So I have done 19 and I have 3 left. And then vacation.
And you're like, as our lives change,
we
become whatever.
And the best part is, the first day of my vacation, I get to podcast with you.
Oh, that's exciting. Wait, I thought okay. Can anyone read people better than me?
Yeah, you can drop in on that sentence.
Yeah.
No, you are a truth teller. You are a soothsayer. And that's why you're in so much pain at times.
I know.
I'm trying to think who we should... Let's play a game. We can bleep the names, but like, I'm trying to think of people who do you think that you knew before me was demonic and I didn't know?
Oh gosh. I think there have been a lot of people I've been more cautious with that but I also think that I don't think that the way I am is great. Like, I think I'm overly Scorpio or something.
Is there someone in our orbit right now who you think people are loving who you don't trust? And we'll bleep their name, of course.
Let me think about that. Oh my God, the Reddit is gonna ruin my life. Listen, it's gonna ruin my life. It's like, listen,
why do you look at it? Don't look at it.
Well, I get to email me sometimes. They did it again recently. It's like, anyone you guess is always wrong, and you're always making my life awful. And so stop doing it. And like I saw there was someone was like, someone's like, doesn't Pat hate when we do this? And someone's like, I think this time he likes it. And I want to tell you, you're wrong. I never like it. I think you're crazy for doing it, and leave me alone. And it's crazy.
Well, meanwhile, I'm expressing gratitude that we have enough people who care about us that they want to
ruin our lives.
To ruin our lives. I will say, if you're doing well, guess what? It goes hand in hand with people wanting to take you down.
Yeah,
so
totally.
It's very pick your poison in this town.
Now what was I gonna say?
Well, let me say something instead.
Yeah.
Why don't I tell you about I had an amazing bratwurst for lunch. Why don't I tell you about that?
Oh, a bratwurst. I'm not sure I like that.
Oh, I love it. It's my favorite food cart at the Fringe. You get a big bratwurst with sauerkraut, ketchup, and mustard. Don't come for me if that's not your order. And I will say I started watching Love is Blind UK.
Oh, I saw a thing when I was navigating towards that Biggest Loser doc.
Yep.
Oh, wait, I had to say I got Meta glasses for free. I got them.
What?
They're these glasses, but it's like they're transition. So if I'm wearing them not in the sunlight, it literally looks like I'm wearing fake glasses, but then they're supposed to transition to sunglasses, but I obviously never know if they are because I can't see myself.
What's Meta glasses?
Meta glasses.
Oh, so Meta. They take photos?
Because I went to that Benito Instagram dinner.
Oh my God, they gave you Meta glasses?
Yeah, which was cool.
Oh, can I shout out? There's something happening. There's someone I like online.
Oh, who?
There is this.
I have a girl I'm obsessed with online. I hope
it's Elizabeth. I know who you're talking about. Is it College Town Girl?
That girl is a genius.
That girl's a genius.
What's her name?
Okay, let's
Wait,
find
what's
out.
her name? Because
we have to have her on the podcast.
She's the smartest person in the world.
She's hilarious. Wait,
no, because
that's not who I'm talking about.
Okay, how did you know that's who I was talking about?
I just because I knew it was like our shared sensibility.
When I first knew of her, but I didn't remember her Instagram handle until she came back into my page. Like
the one about science.
So funny.
The Charlies. I was screaming.
And no, it was at lightning quick speed. Like,
okay, so this girl is a genius. Her handle is Gates_Emily. Her name's Emily Gates. I don't know what her deal is. She's so fucking funny. We need to have her on the podcast.
Is she like in college now?
I'm sure she's like 17. Someone find her. Someone find her for
Emily
us.
Gates and tell her like we really like her and see if she cares.
She'll be like, who are those? My grandparents. She's a comedic genius, and she's just so funny.
Just everyone almost always.
The College Town one. Okay, my girl.
And the campus tour is so funny.
Yeah. And there's a water slide that killed me. No, my girl I love is Elizabeth Eats NYC. And she walks around with Meta glasses on and she like eats food. She eats different types of cuisine. And if you know, you know, she's got an amazing. Elizabeth Eats NYC. I love her. I'd love to meet her as well. And she kind of just like talks to strangers and has a I don't give a fuck attitude.
Oh, I see her.
And she eats crazy shit and she never reveals herself, which is so powerful.
Interesting. No.
They're really good videos. I watch them constantly.
I the funnest. Oh, you never know what
Who
you
else
should
do you guys
say.
love on TikTok? Shout us out.
I was on East Side Singles.
What's that?
It's so funny because I never really knew what it was, but it's like it's ultimately a Substack called the East Side Rag. But like they started doing this thing where like every once in a while they'd do like an East Side Singles roundup, and that would get sent around. So like people would send me like the East Side Singles. So just like people
who live in LA who are
people
single.
who live in like Silver Lake, Los Feliz, Echo Park, who are like single.
Oh my God, how exciting!
And so I was on it, but I never really fully understood what it was. So I was like, there were like 3 different instances where I was like talking to someone and I was like, I'm on East Side Singles this week. And they were like, what is that? And I was like, I don't know.
Do they put your picture or just your name?
Uh-huh.
Can I see it?
I will say,
someone told me
they have to
about
answer some questions, and I will say, of course, it's like so delicate to answer like Hinge style prompts, but it's like they edited them a little bit that changes the tone in a way that I'm like, well, now it's not funny. Now I seem like annoying.
I actually think one of your strong suits is like you're so funny
over text.
On text. Like it's
over
shocking.
Text.
I mean, in life too, but like if you guys need a good response, just ask Pat for one. He'll always have something funny.
I'm gonna send you.
You're also good at Instagram captions.
Only sometimes though. I shared the Alex Chapman. I added it to my grid. The lotion. Thing.
Oh, I haven't seen it. I was watching a show. Wait. Our friend told me about someone who has a crush on you.
Oh, who? Who's our friend?
Bleep the name. Looks like I'm going bald.
Okay. She might know some good people that have a crush on me.
Yes. Wait.
Are you like, oh wait, that was you name one of my enemies. Oh, they have a crush on your worst enemy.
What do you guys think about August?
The song?
No, just your month. How has it been?
Well, it's so hot. It's in a heat wave of LA right now.
You know, it's cold in New York, I heard.
We are not going to have a day under 90 for over a week.
Do you have good AC?
I do. Thank God.
Thank goddess.
I want to call Amy Saul and catch up with her.
She misses you, I'm sure.
Yeah. We do keep in touch though. I'm
nervous about, this is so stupid, but I'm kind of nervous about my vacation because sometimes I find it hard after something intense to actually relax or enjoy myself. And I think I've been thinking about this month and doing this show for so long for I would say probably like 6 months, just aiming towards this for 6 months. And now that it's completed, I'm kind of like, and I don't know when I'm doing the show again. So I'm kind of like, I can already tell Brian's like, please God, can she be fun on this trip?
That's so fun. Well, whatever, you have to relax. But does Brian like a relaxed trip? You both can drink. You can just have a margarita. You can have a pina colada on a white sand beach. I'm being Ramona Singer. Pina colada on white sand beach.
Oh, you know what's actually funny? You know what I watched last night as I was going to bed was the first episode of Real Housewives of New York.
Oh God, Catherine, you will love it. You have to do it. Good. Think about what you didn't know about. Think about when you hadn't watched Vanderpump yet. You had no idea what was waiting for you.
I will say when Roni was first on, I would watch it on TV after school. So I've seen episodes. That's how I knew about the Poly kids.
But when you start piecing it all together, but it's like, of course, those first couple seasons, it's early Housewives. So
it's so good. And just the things they're saying are so, it's already amazing. Ramona's like, I like being a sexy mom. I'm a sexy mom. I like being a sexy mom.
So the first couple seasons, it's mainly that kind of heuristic of remember how TV used to be and whatever. But then when it gets into, there's so many areas but then season 2, it really kicks off with one of the first ever true Housewives feuds. A true serialized feud. Bethany? No, it's Bethany and Kelly. But then season 3 and Jill and Bethany are fiercely loyal to each other. And then season 3 is the crumbling of a friendship in real time in a way that teaches you about hurt feelings and navigating closeness, and in a way that is actually really nice. It's insightful to watch somehow, even though no one involved has any insight themselves. But and then season 4 is kind of a rough season, but it has its moments. And then season 5 is a kind of an overhaul. And then season 7 begins a renaissance. Season 7 through 9 are the funniest thing ever captured on film in human history.
I've seen many of the famous clips, but I'm excited to know the context.
Oh my God, I almost have to go to work.
Oh God, but I can do the ads by myself.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
We can hop on right now and do them. But do
you have a crush of the week?
My crush of the week, I'll say, is Emily Gates, because I have been just lopping up her videos.
Mine's Elizabeth Eats. So check them out. My actual crush also is this, at the Lana Del Rey concert I bought from her 2019 tour, Fuck It, I Love You LDR keychain, and I've been using it.
Oh, cool.
Okay, and I do feel hot today. I feel really hot because I've been so fucking healthy. You guys wouldn't even believe.
I feel not that hot today, but that's okay. And
are you mad at me that I was late and then I made you talk at the beginning?
No, it was fun. That was there's good track on today.
Ooh. Well, when a heart breaks, it don't break even. Love you, girl.
If you're boring as fuck, seek treatment. If you're unlucky in love, seek treatment. If you just can't take a hint, well, seek treatment. With Kat and Pat.
That was a Headgum podcast.